Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Odie, better known to you as Starscream1988, and welcome to my channel. So happy to be doing this. It's taking me, well, it's not taking me, it only really took me 3 weeks, but I've mentioned this well over a year ago that I would do my Optimus Prime collection, as you can see on the header, and as obviously you saw in that one picture there, the still, and that's probably, hopefully, what you clicked on. Yeah, this is my ultimate my ultimate Optimus Prime collection. I by no means have every single Optimus ever made. I have a good amount, and I've been doing this for maybe 5-6 years again, 7 years at most. In between, there's another video that I did like three years ago, and there will be a link down there of all the Optimus Primes that I had at the time, and that was maybe, like I said, 3 years ago. That one had a lot of doubles. I no longer, unfortunately, have a lot of doubles anymore, as I got rid of them. I used to actually display alternate mode and alternate, and then his robot mode, of course. But then just recently, in the past year or so, I've been selling them. You'll still see some doubles, and I'll explain why. You're also going to see some supporting cast. And the reason is because either they joined with him or whatever. That's actually the number one reason, because they joined with him. So that's why you'll see these guys here. You know, there'll be some stagnants, as you can see. There's a one of those vinyl figures from Hasbro there, some potato heads and stuff like that. So again, anything that's Optimus that I like, I usually tend to get. So let's start from the bottom, and we'll kind of go from there. So again, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Hopefully he's the first that I'm kicking off. And then I might do, like, you know, either you guys can tell me if you want to see Starscreams, Grimlocks, Roadblocks, Ratchets, you know, whoever. And depending on how many people ask me for them, that's who I'll do next. And maybe I'll just do this once a month, as I can't display all these yet. I was going to move, but it's not going to happen for a while. We're about to have our second child, me and my wife. And so we're going to have to put it off until hopefully March. And then March we'll make the move. So you won't see any detox in these videos because they're still in box. I have like 7 of them too. And they're just in storage. There's a few missing. I honestly got to say though, no more than a handful of 5. And that's because they're at my mother's house. And at the shooting of this video, I just didn't have time to get them. And as I go through these, if I remember which ones they were, I'll just mention them. So anyway, as you can see, here's the ultimate Optimus Prime from the movie line. It's not a great figure. He's really more of an Exo Squad figure, and you'll see the regular version. This is the Year of the Dragon one. You know, some people still sell this for a little bit over $100. So again, if it's Optimus, I just have him. I didn't pay that for him. I think I paid like 90 bucks for him, so it wasn't too bad. So again, that's the ultimate. Here's a box Pepsi convoy or Optimus Prime. Behind him, there's an Orion Pax, which is obviously the first incarnation of Optimus. I would have loved to have opened it, and I really should have gotten a second one. The reason he's not open, and it's not a big deal, it's just because I have the whole collection packaged, and I've never opened any of these generation toys, including even the deluxes back there. So until I don't know if I'm ever gonna open them. I think they look really cool with the comic book. I'm a big comic book geek. So I don't know if I'm just going to ever display them on a wall like that. So maybe that's the reason I haven't opened them yet. Here's the Asia exclusive. I have not picked up the new one yet. I almost didn't, because I obviously have the Striker here, and then I also have the Jetwing. But then by doing further research, he actually doesn't really look like that anymore. I mean, he's still this, but he doesn't have the pinstriping anymore, and I don't think he has that much chrome. It seems to be more of a gray again. But it's a lighter gray than the Takara one. And so that's why I'm actually going to order one now. Empty boxes here. I just like the art a lot, so that's why I kept them. This is the clear, and that's the Generations. And here we go on to the first shelf. Again, if I'm shaking a lot, I do apologize. I am doing this by hand. Here's the Micromaster. I think that's what it's called, right? The Micromaster thing, rig. Unfortunately, I don't have Optimus, so I still have to try to find one of them. But he's 100%, though. I have every single one of his weapons and stuff like that. Here's the Revoltech. Some real cute Japanese toy. I have no idea what it is, but it is Optimus. And it was official. Here's some potato heads. That one's clear back there. That one's solid. This is actually for the big potato head. That's why there's a spot there missing, because he should have gone there, but I couldn't find him. So I was like, you know what? These have to get packaged. Believe it or not, these have to go right back in their boxes. So I was like, you know what? Let me just shoot the video now and some other day. Here's the I almost called them a mighty mug. The Hasbro version of the vinyls. Here's one of those one-step changes, but a lot better than what they are now. He's actually really cool when he's in rig mode. I think that's the Fire Convoy version of Optimus. Here's one of those Creos. And I do have more, and I'll show you those boxes after. Again, supporting cast, Jetfire. He does combine with the movie Optimus Prime with the second and third version. So back there, those are just some parts for the Unicorn Trilogy Optimus Primes, and that's because he's up here in you know, in his robot mode, and these parts just won't finish work. They just don't fit. And I do apologize because I am kind of rushing this. And it's really super early in the morning. I had to do this before the baby gets up. Here's another one of those new type of kind of like Lego style figures from, not Creo, it's kind of like a Hasbro thing. And but yeah, that's Optimus. There was another version, but I was like, you know, one's enough because I really don't like these. When you get over here, again, the Creo, put that there, it's not a big deal. Hybrid style Convoy. So there he is. I was just this was towards the end when I found this box, and I just didn't feel like I don't have a second one or anything. I just didn't feel like just taking it out of the box. I was like, you know what, it'll stay in the box. I have a few of these open, so obviously this is just a reissue. This is number 0 or number 1, depending on. I don't even think the US versions were ever numbered, unlike the Takara. But 25th anniversary. And so if you're wondering why do I have so many Optimus Primes, well, again, the gray is very different from here to here. And even his the cab is a darker red, or more of a true red than this guy over here. So that's why that's there. Now we get to a little bit more of an interesting shelf. So we have some of these little guys that you would kind of like throw into each other, and they, you know, open up and whatever not. That's my favorite one, and that's actually the first one. So that's pretty cool. Some little guys here. This is from the Cybertron. So there's a lot of these I shouldn't have had, but when I was getting rid of all my doubles that I sold to my friend Dave over at Comicazi, I didn't even know, I forgot about all these. So that's why you still see some doubles here. But anyway, here's the, obviously, the alternate robot. Here's that guy that you saw the package just a few seconds ago for the Generations. He's awesome. Here's another Generations, but a smaller version. Here's Leo. He does count as an Optimus Prime, Leo Convoy or Leo Optimus Prime. Here's the Beast Wars, little guy there. Then here we have a Titanium. We have another Beast Wars. That might be from the regular line, I think. There's the alternate color. There's a Leo Convoy. Still Optimus Prime. Here's some deluxe Optimus Primes from Armada. They're all very different, even though you might not be able to notice. But if you can see here, this is the silver version headlights, yellow version headlights, but then the chest is exactly the same. That was running change. Then here, this is the regular version that came out, I believe, in Cybertron. And then the difference is that you can't really see, but I'll move it. There's he has the tattoos in the back, so he has all 4 functions on his cab mode, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. Obviously Jetfire, he combines with Optimus 2 in this line. This is again Armada. Overlord or Overload. Here's a Classics Optimus Prime, super popular. Beast Wars. Beast Wars again. Here's the Mammoth Optimus Prime. That's what I call him. I don't think that's his actual name, but that kind of goes with that same line. This is way after Beast Wars was done here in America. Then he came out, and I believe he came out. Or it could be the other way around. Here's that big Optimus Prime there, also from the Beast Wars. Back there's another Optimus. I don't like him much, so that's why I kind of just threw them back there. The only Optimus that I'm missing that I know for a fact that's at my mother's house in the basement is the fist pounding Optimus Primal. Here is Optimus from Cybertron with Wingblade. And if you're saying, oh, he's missing the wings back there, no, they just put away. But as you can see, this is his combined mode with Wingblade. Here's the regular version with his trailer. That's why the trailer for this guy is down there. So yeah, here's the regular version when he's in superpower mode. There's another classic Optimus there, and this is the one with the City Commander set. I don't like it much, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of goofy looking, but you know, again, it's Optimus, so I had to get it. Here is a regular version of Armada Optimus, and this is with his trailer. Here he is again. This is a Kmart exclusive. The only big difference is everything exactly the same, except for, as you can see, his trailer gold versus red. So that's why that's like that. And then here is Optimus again, Armada, with Jetfire. That's his feet. And then the overload for the power version, you know, the extra firepower. And then there's all the little guys sticking on him for the extra boost. There's the big gun and whatever not. I even attached the transparent one next to the gun just because I didn't want to lose it. But yeah, that's the ultimate version. Never was seen on TV. I just kind of made that up because it fits well, so I like it. So again, that's why I have so many Armada Optimus Primes. Alright, here we have the Optimus Prime. I hate actually calling him that, but that's what everybody else calls him. I actually had a second one, and I sold it by mistake. I totally screwed up. I forgot that he can combine with him. So I'll have to actually get another one of him. I don't have the smaller version, the Takara America dual pack with Toys R Us, so I have to actually get him too, so there'll be a smaller version of him. There's this trailer that he's standing on, so I was able to utilize that. There's Jetwing. So that's the Jetwing that attaches to here. Now the difference with that Jetwing, this is the American version with the, you know, just the plain yellow. I love chrome, but I don't love chrome like on everything. But this is the Takara version. So he just has a little bit different paint apps on the wingtips, which you can't really see. Maybe someday I'll do a comparison. But anyway, his wingtips, his nose tip is different in color, and now obviously his chest piece, as you can see, there is chrome gold. It's not looking as nice as it should, and I'm afraid to try to buff it because I don't want the paint to get ruined. So it kind of is what it is. So there you go. Here's Leo Prime or Leo Convoy, Leo Optimus, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Leo Breaker in the show though. So it's not really an Optimus Prime, but it is kind of like an alter ego of Optimus Prime. I don't have the red version of it. I used to have it, and somehow I sold it like an idiot. so I don't have that to show you either. So yeah, so that's kind of like what that shelf looks like, which again will be broken down. It painfully took me like 2 weeks to do this, and then I have to break it down again. Alright, so now I'm actually going to take a little bit of a pause just because I literally have to get on a chair because it's getting really tall. Right now I'm 5'6", and this is a little over 5'6". So I'll give you kind of quick preview as high as it's going to get. So let me take a quick pause and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, I kind of angled it a little bit differently. So I'm on my chair and now we can continue. So again, guys, I do apologize if I'm shaking a little bit. Hopefully the software for YouTube will let me kind of fix this a little bit, you know, when you upload a picture and whatever not. So continuing on, here's one of those age, was it age? Yeah, age of whatever. I'm so tired. So sorry. I wish I could have done this a lot better. Maybe I'll have to do a redo in a year or so. But anyway, there's that new movie version. Some of the stagnant little minifigures that you kind of build. There's obviously in the middle there's titanium. Here's another Pepsi Optimus Prime, and again, like I said, if it's a G1 and G2, I tend to have doubles of anyway. Here's the Generation 2 Optimus, fully loaded. I'm missing one of his missiles, but it must be put away in the box somewhere. I am not missing anything on any of these. I'm super like OCD when it comes to these G1s. Here's an original G1. That's the G2, like I just said. Here's the Optimus with the Apex armor, fully loaded. God Ginray, whatever you want to call it. So that's that. Then here we have just the regular version without the Apex armor. So, and again, all original G1 or G2, I should say. G1 at this point. So let me kind of go from the front here again. Here's one of those kind of like the Robot Master version, but the one that came in the 2-pack here in the States with Megatron, the tank mode. Here's the movie version of Optimus. Here we have, I think this was Revenge of the Fallen. Here's a couple of the deluxe ones from the first movie, second movie, even third movie. They're all obviously a little bit different. And I love this mold a lot. I know a lot of people don't. It's kind of like a half Peterbilt, half Westing Star. No, not Westing Star. Something else. It's like a hybrid of two different vehicles. I know it's Peterbilt something and something else. So yeah, they're all different because, you know, they all have different applications. And I'm honestly missing like probably like another 3 or 4, I want to say. Here's the new movie version of the latest movie, Age of Extinction, was it? So there's the chrome regular, and I'm missing quite a few on those. Here was this is the 2-pack that came with, I want to say Grimlock, all chromed out. So I think I got everybody there. Oh, back there I have another movie version. This is the one with the blades when he killed what's his name in part 1. Here's the Amazon exclusive version, which I think is the better version than the Japanese one because it has the cool colors, and obviously the wings give you the homage to G1. That's the one with the hooks, I believe, back there. Yeah, that's the one with the hooks. More battle damage when he fought Megatron and all that good stuff and died. Here's the Age version, obviously. There's that funky Ultimate version, which, I mean, he's okay. I mean, I know a lot of people dog him, but again, I got this super cheap. I ended up buying 2 of them at Kmart when they had finally put them on clearance. I think I paid $30 for each one. Then I sold one for like I think $80, so I made like a $50 profit like a year later. Here's the dark version. He's missing his cannon and he's a little beat up, unfortunately. This is the first movie version. So I actually have the premium version. He's at my mother's house too. So that's one of the other ones that I'm missing. So that's 2 so far. Here's a couple of these little legends. So that one comes with the wings, guns. That one's with the knives and the pistol. Of course, the color's a little bit different, as you can see there. More kind of G1. Then that's the crappy. Basically, this is this, but obviously, you know, just real crappy. And then the trailer only opens half. It's not the Japanese Takara version, which is a lot better. Here he is with his exosuit, another version, and that's obviously one of these, and that's another version there. So I try to leave a couple in their alternate one so you can kind of see, just in case you've never seen these, because they could be a brand new collector right now watching this. And if you are, thank you so much for watching. Another version with the black wings and the silver detail. So again, very different from that one there. Another version here. It's kind of like this one here. That's the Fire Burst, I believe, and then that's the regular version. And he has a nice big pistol, though. A couple more of these kind of like, these ain't Legends, well, not Legends or Command Class, just because they're a little bit smaller. There's a Hero. And I do apologize, you know, I've always thought that this is Optimus, and I still think it's Optimus, but if it's not Optimus, please let me know, because I can't find the package, obviously, and I can't remember if that was Optimus or not. I want to say it is, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a Titanium. It's kind of like a Hot Wheels. And then here we have a Hasbro version. So, there you go. So, let me just kind of go back one more time, show you. I don't have to take one more pause, because I'm going to change the battery. So, that's what that looks like. So, alright. Cool. So I'm going to take a quick pause and change the battery. Okay, and we're back, hopefully for the last time. This one's going to be really hard because my arm is literally extended all the way out. So I'm only able to see through the viewfinder. Here's a G2 Optimus. Some funky little transformer. That's for like little kids. Here is the that little Legends class type of toy. There's obviously, like I was saying before, I thought I had gotten rid of all my doubles, but I ended up having a few left. Alternate mode, robot mode. That's basically that same toy right there, which is pretty cool. In the back there we have the RID, Optimus Prime, the original RID, Robots in Disguise. So that's in his super mode. I don't have a regular version out. And then here I have him with Ultra Magnus in Omega Prime mode, which is pretty nice. Fortunately I couldn't put up my extra Ultra Magnus because, as you can see, I have no more room. There's a little version of him there, titanium, and that should be it. Going back to the front here, here's the, I believe, what, War for Cybertron or something like that. And again, I forgot I'm sorry if I forget the names and whatever, not just because it's, again, super early in the morning. I just started having my coffee, and here's the clear mode. That's that stupid ridiculous thing. Is like $60, $50. I didn't pay that, but it's really stupid how expensive it is. Where is he? Oh, he's there again in his regular American mode. There he is in like a Legends class mode. There's a deluxe there, Cybertronian mode. There's the Voyager size, and then that's the 2-pack that comes with Megatron. Then he is in the Supreme mode. Back there, obviously MP10. I used to have 2 of them. One open, then I sold the open one. So, and I just kind of left them there because I didn't have a place to put them. There's Optimus there again. That's the MP1 with Snake Eyes. You're probably wondering why Snake Eyes there. Well, if you've ever read the comic books, they were actually friends. So that's why he's there. Here's the animated mode. I'm sorry, Beast Wars. Beast Hunters. Beast Hunters Optimus. That's the big one there. I don't have the green one, so I'm actually missing that one. Here's the Generations, kind of like Laser Optimus, I believe, and I forget what he's called, but he's just another version of that. War for Cybertron, whatever the second game was called, and then there's the other version. Out of the 2, I love him. I think he's the better of the 2 modes. That's the Takara right there, and that's the regular version. I like, you know, obviously chrome, and I like brighter colors and stuff like that. I mean, that obviously looks more like the game. But believe it or not, I like the American version a lot more. I really do. I like the flat more. Here's the movie versions there. I'm sorry, the animated versions. Different colors. You can see one has guns, one has knives. Then these, when he became more kind of armored up, there's all 3 versions. There's the new toy from the new cartoon now, whatever. A couple more versions of animated. So, or Beast Hunters. I keep screwing that up. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are gonna say, "Oh, you don't know shit about Optimus," but I really do. It's just I'm super wicked tired. That version there's the Takara AM version, as you can see. Hopefully, you can see applied stickers, and he's a darker. And then that's the whatever the hell that version was called, Dark Energon, with that Energon toy line. Here's the alternator. My Bionotech, because I have one of these in Bionotech, is also in my mom's, I hope anyway. Something that Bert the Stormtrooper, if you've never seen his channel, you should check him out. He's pretty cool. I actually just got on, started watching his stuff like maybe a couple weeks ago. He actually painted that to look more like the Bionotech, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll do that, but it was really cool the way he did it. Now the Beast Hunters, probably kind of showed it. Then there's the Supreme version of Beast Hunters. And then Omega Supreme actually goes with this Optimus over here. So that's another reason why he's up there, because he's, again, part of the supporting cast. So that kind of goes with him. All right. So, folks, we are done. I don't know exactly how many minutes this total was total, but I'll kind of pan over one more time. What else am I missing that I hadn't shown? Oh, I didn't show you my black Optimus Prime. That's the one that would be that there, and it kind of has like a blue turquoise and chrome, a lot of chrome. I didn't show you him. He's also at my mom's house, and I want to say maybe that was it. That was all of the ones that that are at my mother's house, and they're just in one box, one pretty good sized box, and that's where all those toys are. When I did my move a couple years ago, they were buried in her whatchamacallit, her kind of like, just not the junk room, but the room where you put all the stuff just to kind of like put away. And they were buried, and I just never wanted to go in there and grab them because it's just a pain in the ass. So, but again, that was my Optimus Prime collection, guys. Hopefully next time I can do a better job, especially when they're on my DTOF boxes, cases. I hope that'll be maybe another year from now or so. So I'll do an update, and I'll have a lot more Optimus Primes then. I'll be honest, it's right now July 20th, I think, something like that, and I have not purchased a Transformer since last year in December. And the last things that I purchased were, let's see if I remember what they were. Yeah, obviously, well, him, so I can't say that was the last time because that only came out maybe a few months ago. But since December, I've really stopped collecting toys. All you see here are videos of Hot Wheels. That's the only thing that I'm actually kind of collecting right now, and that's because, again, I thought I was moving, so I didn't want to just keep buying and buying and buying, and then having to pack and whatever not, so I pretty much stopped collecting toys. But now that I got another 6 months here or so, I'll probably start again a little bit, not too hard, and maybe I'll start, grabbing some of these Optimuses that I'm missing. So again, just kind of panning through that one more time. I can get this chair out of the way. And thank you again if you lasted the whole way through. I do highly appreciate it. Again, some suggestions as I put these away and then rearrange my rooms, because winter's coming, obviously in a few months, and it creeps on us pretty quick. I want to make sure that I do a few of these, maybe hopefully once a month. So again, send me some suggestions if you like to see either like Ratchet collection or whoever, Grimlock, Starscream, as I have a lot of these. It won't be nearly as much as this collection here of just Optimus Primes, but it'll be, I guess hopefully fun to watch if you do like watching these videos. Kind of stepping back a little bit here, just to kind of get a sense of the size. So obviously the floor. And that was the top there. And it just goes all the way to the top and stuff like that. So now I have to unscrew all these again, put them away. So again. And I'm 5'6". This is my eye height right now. Like, this is literally, I'm pointing this from my eyeballs. So that's how tall this is. And these are modular, so you can kind of space them whatever you like, whichever way you would like. I'm missing a shelf actually, and I had to kind of do it that way on purpose. So you can see there's another hinge there, but I had to get rid of it, because if not, then all these guys wouldn't have fit. And then these are custom stands that I did years ago, and I still have them. And obviously there's another set there, which is pretty cool. They work out really well, so they're now all crammed in there. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, this is something that I had said that I would do well over a year and a half ago. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please share if you have a nice collection like this too. Again, by no means do I have every single one of them ever made. I'm missing like 5 or 6 or whatever it was. But hopefully next time this same year, hopefully I can add another 25. Again, I could have cheated and I could have put all the Ultra Magnuses and Nemesis Primes, because they're the same exact toy, just different color. But I didn't want to do that, so these are strictly just the Optimus Primes. Ultra Magnus must be at least 15 of them that I like and that I have, and then the Nemesis Primes must be like another 10. So I could have added those, but I just didn't want to for this video. Cool guys, thank you again so much. You guys take care. Peace.